Okay, so how did you get on with that task? Hopefully that was easy enough. So by now, creating UI menus and that kind of thing should be quite easy for you now. Certainly getting a lot of experience of doing that. So under the options panel then, I've simply got an options title, set mine to about 24, color is white. Then I've got this difficulty label and then one of the hard buttons. So normal color white, highlighted color yellow, pressed color and selected color is both red. Okay, that's the same for all buttons. Then I've got my anti-aliasing toggle. Okay, I haven't changed any of the colors there, but you can if you like. My background is set to X, Y and Z of 2 scale, just so it's a little bit bigger. And my label font size is about 24. So first one is anti-aliasing, the next one is fog. Okay, then I've got a lighting label just there and the lighting slider. Sound label, once again font of about 22 on my font sound slider, and then my default button, very much like these ones. Okay, so really easy to set up. So on the options panel then, let's switch this off, because obviously we don't want to see this until we actually call it. Now I think a great place to put this in terms of the scripts, if we click on the canvas, scroll down to the bottom, we've already got a controls menu script. Okay, so let's open that. So in the controls menu then, we've already got our controls game object. So let's, in fact, I might take both of these and just copy these two. So Control and C, and then Control and V to paste. And this one I might call, instead of controls, just options. And obviously, instead of controls open, it will now be options open. Okay, so we're going to copy all of this under the update, Control and C, and paste. And this time we're going to say if input.getKeyDown, instead of keycode.f2, it's going to be keycode.o, since that's what we said on our controls menu. It was basically press O for options. Okay, then we're going to say if options are open is equal to false, then the options game object becomes true and options open is true. All right, nice and easy. And then else if options open is equal to the value of true, then options game object becomes false. So we switch it off again. And then options open is also false. Okay, great. And we'll also take this line in start, Control and C to copy, Control and V to paste. Okay, and instead of controls, we're going to say options. Now, obviously, because it's an options menu, we need to interact with it with our mouse, so we need our cursor back. So if it's keycode O and we're actually opening it, we have to make sure that we set our cursor dot visible equals to true. Okay, so we're switching it on, and then obviously reverse that if we switch it off. So Control and C, Control and V, and just make this false again. We also need to ensure that time is also frozen whenever we're in the options menu. So under the options open false, so when it switches on, we're going to say time dot timescale equals 0. Okay, there we go, and that will obviously pause time. Let's copy that one and paste it into this one and reset time by putting it back to 1. Okay, so let's save that. And now when we drag to the bottom of our canvas menu, we have a new game slot for options. So let's just drag our options panel into there. Okay, and that's sorted. Now I've got a red error at the bottom saying an unassigned reference exception, so it's the variable player death on the character controller motor. So let's go find our FPS controller. And yep, we can see right there on the character controller, player death, non-game object. So that will give her a null reference exception if we try and play the game. So let's find the death panel and just drag that into that slot. Okay, now when we go to the console and clear, that disappears. Alright, great. So we're all sorted. So in the next video we will be making this options menu work and start controlling the look and feel of the game.